What's good? What's poppin', Team Easy? How y'all doing? What's good? How's your doing today? Hope your day is going well and all that. Thank you very much. I'm glad having you on my channel today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, get down there. I wanted to tell you how I got to Italy. Yes. How I started being independent, how I started taking care of myself, how I left my parents and all that. Alright guys, I personally come from a polygamous family. Like, we're too much, like, everybody fends for his or herself, and it's like a family whereby you don't have decisions to make. People make decisions for you, and they don't just make the decisions right, but they just want to make it. That's it. So I was like, as a child, I've been living with my parents, and one day I was very small. I don't know, I can't remember how old I was when that incident happened. That was the day everything changed in my family. Like, everything started going wrong. Like, I don't know guys, let's just be serious and let's talk about the story. I want to talk about it. So this is how it happened. One day we were all in the house in the night or something like that. So somebody just came and said, somebody just came and said someone is outside. My dad now woke up and went outside, and she met my stepmother, which I've not known I had a stepmother till then. So my dad now came out, and that same day it was like jazz. You understand that kind of jazz? It was like jazz. The woman said my daddy should change my mom's room to the other room, that we should take our own things to the other room, and she wants to be there. Meaning my daddy did not tell her he even got married to this woman before my mom. Can you imagine such a lie? But that's okay, man. He's so rest in peace, because now he's in peace. Yeah. So let's just talk about the whole story, how it all happened. Like, my daddy now packed us to the other side. We were now living with my mom. My mom was a businesswoman. She does her business and all that. So one day she traveled. Okay, one day my mom decided to travel because of the whole incident and because of the whole way they are treating her in the house. She's not like a wife anymore. She's not like a maid and all that. So she decided to go to the village. My mom went to the village, started staying in the village. My father did not even went to find her, nothing and anything. So my mom was staying in the village, and we were all in the city with my daddy. So after my brother was about to graduate, graduate from secondary primary school, he now asked my brother that after you graduate, what would you do for a living? My brother now said, me, I want to continue my school. Although where my brother wanted to be, it's not where my daddy made him go to. He never wanted to be a carpenter or all that, but that was where they just a bricklayer or all that. That's just the school where this technical school that my daddy sent him to. So after sending him to that technical school, he learned the work and it was okay. Sometimes, that is without our mother around us, we were still with our father and the stepmother. So after the whole thing, or the whole school thing, I was still in primary school. I was still small, so my brother now was like the one trying to fend for us, because we were living alone with our own brother. Like, me, my elder sister, and my brother, we were staying in the same place. Like, we are just fending for ourselves. If you need something, you go and ask. If they give you, thank God. If they don't give you, that's your problem. Like, that is the kind of life we lived. Like, it was so painful to know that our own father could neglect us like that for a wife. It was so shameful, but I still did not lose trust for my father, because I know there was something behind all this. Because my father was so lovely, all of a sudden he became a different person. People really did not understand it, but I really understood, because there's something going on. If there's not something going on, my father would not behave like this, because I have not known him as a father like that. But that's apart. So after my mom left, we were now suffering together with my elder brother. Sometimes my brother will go to work and they'll pay him, sometimes they'll not pay him. Sometimes he even got to a point where my brother used to go to people's house, to people's house to beg for truck, to go to the market and pack people's loads, and find and look for food for us and all that. Like the whole thing was so painful. As a child, I didn't even enjoy the fatherly love, the motherly love. The whole story was just painful and so sorrowful. My mother was trying every day. Sometimes he would work, and just to take care of us, he would use the balance to balance the person who gave him the truck to cater for us. And when he goes back with the truck, they seize the truck. We had no way to get food any longer, because we are so scared of our father in a way that we cannot even confront him to ask him for something. So my daddy now decided that, as after I graduated from primary school, that he should take me to a, it was his idea. He said I should go to a boarding school. I now went to that boarding school, although that was not the boarding school I wanted to go to. Then now my elder sister was like, yeah, I'm not sure you read the interview exam and passed. I'm not sure. Let's take her to the other school. Let me write this exam before you people conclude. They were like, no, and let's go to the other side. And then they went to the other school. They now registered me and everything. The first term, the whole family issues and all that, I wasn't really picking up. I was emotionally down, but nobody understood me. Like, I was emotionally down. Like, I was dying. I was dying within me. My mom is not happy wherever she is. My brothers are not eating well. They just spending useless money on school for me. My school was 500,000 a year. What kind of rubbish is that? Because my elder brother is in America. That one now said, okay, he will take it to himself to sponsor me to the school. He now took it to himself to paying 500,000 per year for a boarding school. Like, are you people reasoning? I was thinking more than my age. They didn't just understand that all this they are doing is going. One day also backfire them, like seriously. So after they did that, they spent that money, 500 and something every year for my school. And I wasn't picking up. The truth was, I wasn't picking up, not because the brain was not there, but because the family issues was killing me, was really, really killing me inside. But nobody understood me. I didn't have such a family whereby a father would come and meet you and be like, what's up? What's going on with you? Are you fine? Or nothing like that. My mom, who used to do all that, has left me because of the pain they put her through. Like, I didn't have nobody to talk to. The stepmother that they gave us was hellfire. The stepmother, like I was saying, like the stepmother they gave us was something else, because she didn't even care for us. She would send us to farm after school. Me, I will not forget. She would say, because after me, after they paid for that, after they paid for that that boarding school, I went to that boarding school just for 2 classes. Like, I spent 2 classes in that school. That is 2 years in that school, which is the reason why I stopped that school. Not because I was not really picking up. I was trying my best, but the family issues could not just let me focus. So my stepmom now suggested they should take me to a government school. I was like, is it a government school that will improve me, or you're trying to take me to a government school just to because you don't like me? My dad now said, okay, they sold me a uniform and they called me home and all that. And that was how I started this government school. And I started going to that government school. Sometimes, can you imagine, I will come back from school. I will not lie, I'll come back from school. My stepmom will keep food for her own grandchildren. She will not keep for me. And then she will expect me to come and follow her to the farm and work. I was like, and every time my mom did not know what was happening. Like all this while, my mom did not know what was happening. I closed from school. I go to the farm. If I don't go to the farm, I don't eat. If I go to the farm, I eat. What kind of life is that? even if there was a day that I went crazy, and we have these disrespectful grandchildren of ours, like they are so disrespectful in a way that like it kills my heart to believe that my own blood will be doing all those things to their own grandfather. There was a day my stepmother sent the grandchildren of my elder sister, the children of my elder sister, to set food for my daddy on the table. Do you know what that silly disrespectful child did? I was sitting on the chair, same beside my father. This child brought that food as hot as it was and placed it on my daddy's head. I swear I will never forget that day. If my sister was here, she would testify. Like, I got so upset that I slapped the other one. And do you know what my stepmother came and did? You slap my pikin. I will call mama. I will call mama for because the woman lives in Yaoundé. That is Cameroon in Yaoundé. So as in my elder sister lives in Yaoundé. So as the job they talk, I will call the girl. I don't know. The next day the girl don't come. Why you beat my pikin? Are you people mad? Didn't you people see the act, or didn't you people just want to accept it? Or you people just are just saying the truth and you don't want to say? I was very annoyed, and they had to punish me for beating that girl. And I was so weak in the spirit. Nothing was moving for me. The school gone, they are wasting their money. Because they should use that money to take care of me. They used it to be spoiling it when they know I'm not ready for all that. They think they are trying. That's the only thing that he uses to say he's doing father care. That is the only thing that he uses to block his way to say he does father care on me. We change school like every blessed year for no fucking reason. Like, my mom is hungry. You're busy spending money on things that are not important. I was like, okay, no problem. Let's go on with the treatment. You can treat me for all I can. All you can. But once my mind is made up to leave this place, I swear not even the devil in you will stop me. Because she was like she's too controlsive. She want to take control over everything in the house, and it was so annoying. The children had no space to even be called children. She's just the one they are seeing. I was like, okay, no problem. But you see this whole situation, it is something I cannot go through again. I cannot go through it. Yes, I cannot. My mom now was admitted in the hospital. So now my father by mistakenly said it, and I heard it, that my mom was admitted in the hospital at the city where I am. So I now found the hospital and I went there. Like, I used to go there every evening. So when I go there, my dad does not know I go there. You understand? I just hide and go there. So I went to the hospital like for 3 days to 4 days when my mom was still admitted. I wasn't seeing the quick recovery and all that. She was not still good. So I now decided to be with her until she's okay. No be smart you. My daddy find me go hospital. Hey girl, I don't forget that day. He beat grace come off my head just because I go visit my mommy for hospital. That day, I don't forget that my mommy come. She left the hospital. I don't know whether she was later discharged. Okay, it's like she was later discharged. Then she had like a retreat. You know, retreat now, like all night in another city, in that my same city. So she now used that all night and come to the family house. And I requested, she wanted to take me along because I was the only smaller one that I could not just make decisions for myself. My daddy now said I should go and bring in water. After I went to bring in water, he took the water from me and poured it on my mother. That my mother should leave her compound before he would tear her into two. For person picking, these people, I'm just looking at them like they made me suffer. They made me changed the mind of how this world is. They made me feel like they like nah then just fool this world. You don't understand that kind of thing. But let's just forget about that one. After my daddy poured that water on my mom, my to chase my mommy away. So my mommy now went. And then on my own no, I now ran and go to the village where my mom stays. And I started staying with her there. So as we started staying, and my mom now was still struggling, so she was doing her petty business. So she could cater for me and my sister who had already ran away to meet her. So we were now two sisters together, and my elder brother was, the big one. He could make decisions for himself and all that. So we started school over there, and everything was not really going well. My mom was really suffering. Things were not going right. Like, my mom was really suffering. And I just take it to myself, like, I cannot watch my mommy suffer. If I can go somewhere, my thinking of coming was just like, I want to come meet somebody, tell them I don't have mother or I don't have father, or they should help me out. But my guy, the matter not easy. No be so I take it, can I see him, my guy? It was far from what I thought. I suffered instead. I regret why I come off for house. We understand that kind of thing? Because they pushed me. If the treatment at home was correct, if the treatment, the feeling at home was right, if everything was right, I for no see roads till they waka, they go somewhere. I for no see roads. I for no even think say make I leave my house, go somewhere. I now left. Check for how I don't even know as I even check off connection my guy today. I don't feel see me pass. I can get connection to come to this Italy. Now so they just give me pushing date too. They just say okay, now you're pushing date with this. It was just my mommy. My mommy that I told. I say, ma, see I sit like this and I jack my sense. You know, feel day like this. Person go make, person go die one day. Not be like, if we continue like this, person go buy. That's the truth. I now left. And when it was my pushing date, I came here and I arrived safely. I called them and I told them that, mommy, see you, I don't wish. My daddy was very surprised. Do you know what? As a cold-hearted daughter that I was, I now even asked my daddy to forgive me for no reason. Anyways, it's my father. He still said that I have forgiven you. I said that I have forgiven you too. A month later, Oga kick bucket. Okay, Team Weezy, see you on my next video and try to make my video popular because you know how we do it. We're gonna click to 1,000 subscribers. That's what we're heading to, and we started this thing like a play, and we gonna hit it big, baby. Try and make everything possible, like how we do it. Please take this channel as far as possible, further as possible as you can do, and God is gonna reward you. You know how we do it. Dun, 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 dun.